Well, good morning, and it's quite a noisy morning, but in an absolutely fantastic way, because just a couple of days after Miranda and I spoke about how getting the digging done on the land was essential for other jobs to get completed, we had Zhao contact us to say that he'd done all the preparation ready to bring in the digger. So yesterday evening he came along with another Zhao who's driving the digger, and they said they were going to come at 7 o'clock this morning to start, and he's here. So the plan is, over the next couple of days, maybe 3 days maximum, the entire ditch that runs from the main road down to roughly where the well is on the vegetable land, all that's getting redug out, plus we're putting in French drains on the vegetable land. I did think about putting open ditches in, but I really think it's worth making the investment now and doing it properly. So Xiao will put the ditches in place, and then it'll be up to Miranda and I to buy the materials, which will be this cloth that initially goes into the ditch, and fill it then with stone and 30 centimetre diameter pipe work, perforated pipe, then to be able to soak the water away. All that will be down to Miranda and I to organise and complete. The stone that we'll use to refill the ditch once it's dug, well, that's all got to come off the land, because hopefully that will then save us a little bit of money. So, but brilliant news. I can't wait to see it complete. So while Xiao gets on with the digging, I've come down to the flat area on the bottom of our sloping land. And the reason for that is because I've realised that the area I chose just a few days ago to put our stone circle to do our burns, and also that was where we're going to be doing our wood prep, it's in the wrong spot. And it's simply just that it's too far away from where all our olives are, and it's too far away from where we're going to use the materials we produce, which is going to be down on the vegetable area. So even though I spent the day doing that, I've now realised that it'd be better for it to be down here. So to create that area down here, I need to move the fencing materials over to the vegetable area, because that's where they need to be. That's where the fencing is going to get done. I can then cut all the grass on this spot, and maybe think about moving some of the machinery out as well, and just putting that down the other end of the field, out the way for now. And then on the back of that, Miranda and I can get our pallets and create our little stores where our wood chip and mulch will be kept. So a bit of a change, and a bit of a shame that I did a day's work. It turns out unnecessarily, but that's how it is. It was only my time that was used up. And I'm sure I can soon have all this turned around here. It definitely is, in hindsight, the best spot for doing all our wood processing in the years to come. Miranda's still collecting the suckers from the base of the olive trees this morning, so I've emptied one of our ton bags into another 2, so we've got a spare bag. Let's just take that over to her now, so she can keep going. How are you getting on?
You always seem to film me with my bum in the air. Yeah, good. The bags are filling up very quickly though, so...
Do you need me to do an empty for you?
There's one down there and there's one up there.
Okay, well, I'll go and do that. I've got you an empty in the back here.
Oh, fab.
And I'll do some consolidating.
Okay.
Consolidating and bring your spare one back again.
Okay, can you leave the empty one down the bottom, please?
Of course. No problem at all. I'll go and just have a film of how Joao's getting on. Have you been for a look?
I did go for a look.
What do you think?
We'll be able to swim down that.
It's more of a water slide than a ditch now, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, fab. Okay, I'll crack on and I'm going to grab a drink from the house. Do you want me to do you a tea in your outdoor cup?
That would be lovely. Thank you very much.
All right. Good day.
Then
The end of the day, the first day with the digger
first
here.
Day with the digger. Yeah. Oh, he's been working ever so hard, but he's not got anywhere near as far as I thought he would have got.
No, but then we did, when we had the discussions yesterday, we talked about budgets and what we wanted to try and achieve, and we agreed that let's invest our time and effort now and leave ourselves in the position that we only ever need to do this once. So I think the work we're getting done is very thorough and good quality.
Yeah. Should we go and have a look and see what he's done?
Let's go and have a look and see what we've got at the end of day one.
Oh wow, he's done a really neat job.
That is thorough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely. Right, let's go take a closer look. Now that's what I call a bund. Wow.
Hey babe.
I think someone wants to say
hey
hello.
donkey.
It is a stunning piece of excavation. And it explains why now that we're a little bit short of where we thought we might be on the first day, and it's literally just to the volume of the dirt and the fact that Joao is mounding it up and just, what's the right word? Just assembling it. Is that the right word?
Yeah, he's excavating it properly and making it neat and tidy along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. Okay. Good.
Good. I am so stressed. The contractor that's come here to help us with digging our ditches has managed to dig through the mains water pipe. There is water flooding out onto the land. We've managed to cut off our neighbours. We've got no water at our house either. We've phoned the emergency phone number for the water company, and because it's a weekend, nobody's answered, and we've left our phone number for somebody to contact us back. I'm sure if enough people phone the emergency hotline, they might finally get the message and come out to try to help us. The contractor has gone off to try to find a friend who could maybe try to help to stem the flow of the water. But I'm just super stressed. I don't know what to do. I've gone from being absolutely livid to now about to burst into tears because I've cut off a bloody village from water. What a disaster. So what was going on down here was that the digger was trying to dig a drainage ditch through the middle of the veg patch so we could put a French drain in. But we had no idea that there was a water main here. There's no signage on our farm. No one's told us. It's not on our plans. We just didn't know. Otherwise we would have told the contractor. So we're now in a situation where we're hoping that the water company are going to contact us as soon as possible, because I don't know what the laws are in the country. I don't know whether I'm going to be fined because the work's being done on my land, or whether I'll be fined for the loss of water. I don't know. Water's such a precious commodity, isn't it? You know, we need water, and there's droughts everywhere, and I feel so bad that we've managed to cut off the houses that are further along the chain. Hopefully it'll get resolved quickly. Okay, so an update. Our lovely neighbour from up the road, who doesn't have any water at the moment, has come down to see if he can try to help. He managed to get through to the water company, and the emergency team are on their way. They're about an hour away from us, so they're on their way to us now. We've also managed to gather one of our Zhao tractor has come down, and he's brought a friend. And I think our neighbour has been phoning all the other neighbours to let them know what's happened as well. As I said before, I am very concerned now that we may have a penalty to pay because of this accident. We'll have to wait and see. I did check all the plans I have for the houses and the land, and there's nothing on there to mark a water main at all. So one of the things after this is I'll get the water main map from the emergency team, because I'm sure they'll need to know where it all is so they can come and try and fix it.
Okay, so the people from the Alentejo water company have been back, and they've explained that they can get all the materials they need to complete the repair from the municipal camera in the nearby town. So Joao is now going to dig out a trench either side of the broken pipe, 6 meters long, and then we're going to gently nurse our way in so we don't damage the pipe a second time. Go in and tease it out, and then we're able to make a clean cut either side and the replacement pipe get fitted. And then we can breathe a sigh of relief for now, because we don't know what the upshot of this is going to be as far as penalties or fines or anything like that, and our bellies are turning over about that, because obviously everybody's water's cut off now, and that's a pretty serious situation. We aren't enjoying this experience in any way, shape or form, but we're stuck with it. We've got to deal with it, but I'm hating it.
So they've gone to put the water back on. I can hear a lot of rumbling coming from our tap just at the moment, which is really good news. They'll be back in a moment because they've isolated our meter to make sure the water gets to us, and then they'll turn our meter back on so the water can carry on to everybody else. It's making a right old racket at the minute. You don't know how glad I am to see this. Water's back on. What a day.
Oh.
So the water's back on. Hopefully our neighbours will forgive us. They have all, well, we've had
There's been a procession
3
of,
visits
to
the farm.
a procession of locals coming over to see what has happened. Somehow they've worked out that it was down here where the issue was. In the end, the people from the water company had one of our older neighbours helping them refit the pipe, which is very kind of her.
Yeah.
It's been a nutty of just a. It's been such a hectic 3 days that I've been trying to capture pieces of it for us, for you, and it just feels like we've been completely all over the place. So, yeah, I don't know what to say.
Our contractors are trying to calm me down because, as you know, I'm stressed about any liability that I might have for, or we might have for the farm as a result of what's happened today. But they've all said, chill, calma.
Yeah, and obviously we're very keen not to annoy our neighbours as the sort of bumbling newbies on the block. We haven't done a great job of avoiding that today.
Signing off now, going to get a well-earned glass of wine. See you in a bit. Well, after the drama of yesterday, we've come back down to have a little look today. Well, it's all quiet and there's no more work going on to see the impact on the environment.
And just to reconsider the impact on ourselves as well.
Yeah, we felt a little bit deflated today, I think, because yesterday was so stressful and we still don't know whether there'll be any outcome on the back of this. We got things sorted within 5 hours. And we were down the cafe this morning and I talked to some of our locals and they weren't cut off and they were fine, and they were like, 5 hours? That's nothing round here. You can get 24 hours and no water. So maybe we'll be okay.
Yeah, I think it is just the fact that commencing the digging, as we mentioned, I think when we last posted, it was the onset for a huge amount of work that we'd been so looking forward to, and getting the channels dug out was getting progressively more stressful as we could see that, having it completed in 2 days was turning into 3 and then 4 and now possibly 5. So that wasn't as planned. And then this happened, and it was just felt like the...
It's that emoji with the worry bit above the head.
Yeah. It was just like, no.
That's what it looked like.
We started full of hope, and then it all came crashing down a little bit.
Yeah.
So a little bit deflated, as Miranda says, but we're all right overall.
Yeah.
Philosophical, I think.
Yeah. Everyone's telling me to be calmer. So, we'll see. We've got one last job to do today.
We hope, hoping that the rain stays off, because it needs to for this job.
Yeah.
For our own sakes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah?
Let's go and try and crack on.
So as they were digging the ditches, the ditch had to be made wider and deeper, and that meant that a few of our trees had to come out. But the agreement that I had with them was, that's fine, but dig some holes so I can replant them. So here we are. We're going to have a go at replanting one of our olives. We've got 2 holes so far, and the olives are going to go in there, and then we're going to need some more holes to be dug. Sorry?
4 holes.
And we need another 4 holes to be dug in order to get the quince trees in as well. I might have lost my quince fruit this year. But hey, it's progress, I suppose, with the trench being dug. Anyway, on to this job, and we will, let's see how this one goes. planted. Hopefully they'll be okay. Paul's put loads of water on them.
Yeah, they've had a good soaking. It's been nice to get out and do something positive and proactive after everything that took place yesterday.
Drama of yesterday.
Yeah, the huge drama. So fingers crossed, that means that's over and done with.
Yep.
And we can look forward to a more positive week next week.
Yep.
Until
Okay.
then, we'll see you soon.
Bye.